Hi crafty friend, it's Justine at Dvorak from Stationery by Justine, where when I craft my world stands still. Today's video is part of the Oh Inspired collaboration hop. Each month, the team here takes inspiration from another crafter's project and we use it as a starting off point to make something our own. So here's all the people on the team for the next chunk of 2026. There's some new faces, so welcome new people. This is put on by Alicia from the Call Me Crafty Al YouTube channel. So this month we are inspired by the beautiful project by @simple_stamper, and I really like the original project here. What we're going to do is we're going to have a playlist where you can go ahead and click through and see how everyone else has been inspired by this project. You can also find a link to her original project in the description box below, and you can even be inspired by the same project and use those hashtags. So let's go ahead and dive right in. So I'm going to follow the whole case situation, which is copy and share everything. So I'm going to go ahead and copy a few things and then kind of change up some things and make my own spin on this card. So I'm starting with a piece of white cardstock. You saw me add a little splatter. The splatter I love that is black is from Spellbinders, and it just gives just a tiny bit of splatter. I rarely do that on camera, but you got it today. Now I'm going to go ahead and just assemble my little birds here. And before I get too far into this video, I just want to remind you that everybody on the team is going to be making their own card and make something totally different. So be sure to check out the inspiration playlist that will be linked in the description, as well as an end card on the right side at the very end of the video. When you see my end screen pop up, you're going to see the playlist and you can easily just click it and then you get to watch all of them. It's so fun. I absolutely love doing that. If you are ever in a card making slump, watching a playlist like that is going to get you out, I promise, because you're going to see a whole bunch of people doing different styles and somebody is going to do something and it's going to get your sparkle back. I promise. So as I battle with this wing and try to get it right side up, I just want to talk quickly about these little birdies. They are so cute. This summer, if you didn't know, I'm a teacher. Yeah, I love teaching. But this summer I have taken time to just kind of reset a few things in my life, including my die and stamp situation in my craft room because it needed help. It was such a mess. So I went through by different companies and then I kept them by company and then organized them by type. So I put all the little critters and stuff in a little bin. And I am so excited because I feel like when I got the inspiration for this card sent to me in the email by Alicia, I knew exactly what to do because the circles on the original project reminded me of these little birds because the birds they're not circular, but they are circular if you kind of get my drift here. And I knew that I wanted it to be just kind of like a cute lovey-dovey card because it says on the original card, you make the world a better place. And I just thought that was kind of like sweet and endearing. So I wanted something circular and I wanted a critter because now I have all my critters all good to go. So that was the inspiration there. And then the birds themselves come with this die that creates like a little branch and some greens for them. So the greens from the inspiration card then moved to my card. So the colors and such are a little more, they're muted for me. We'll just put it that way. They're muted for me. Usually I do very, very bright colors, but I love pops of black. And the original card had a big pop of black with that sentiment. So of course I wanted to recreate that on my card. So I did mute down my colors for what I normally make based on the inspiration. They're not exactly the same, and that is just fine. When you are casing someone's card, you do not need to make it exactly the same, with exactly the same products or even the same shapes, but you can take inspiration and kind of create your own adventure, you know? So I have gone ahead and heat emboss my sentiment, and I'm putting my panel here onto my card base. And I have a top folding card. I love top folding cards. Let me know in the comments, what kind of card do you like? Do you like side folding, top folding, shaped cards, slimline, mini slimline? What do you like? I want to know because I'm nosy. Okay, now again, drawing inspiration from the original card, the circles that are on the card and the greens are positioned a little bit toward the right of the card. So I'm going to have my birds and greens kind of clustered to the right. They do have, well, actually the branch is coming from another bird die that kind of came out in the same collection. So there's a couple birds from Spellbinders. These little love birds are just so cute. There's one that's kind of like a cockatiel or cockatoo. I don't know. I'm not like an avid bird person. I love a bird, but I am not an expert. But there's one that looks more like a cockatoo kind of thing. And that one comes with this more natural branch. These two little birdies come with a branch and almost like a bird swing as a pet bird. So I just switched it up to be a little more natural. The inspiration card has a lot of those natural vibes, for lack of a better word, because of those ferns on there. So I went with the little more natural greens and such. So I will have the dies and everything I'm using linked in the description if you are inspired enough to shop. Thank you for using my affiliate links. I don't know if these are still for sale. I would assume so. They're about a year old, but I love a critter on a card. I really do. Even the Spellbinders came out with a skunk this year, and I loved that, I just love critters. It just makes every card just very endearing. So, especially when it has like a little scene like this with some greens or flowers, love it. So I'm going to go ahead and add just pieces of the greenery just so it looks a little less, hello, that's adorable with the crown. I had to. No, but I wanted to add extra greens because I wanted it to look a little more natural. The two that are perfectly circular in the front are looking almost too perfect. So at the very end, actually after I end the video, I snip them off completely. So you'll see that on my finished pretty picture card at the end. But I'm a plant girl. I am such a plant girl. I am a house plant girl almost as much as I am a card maker. So that is saying something. I love a house plant. And houseplants can be a little more perfect, but out in nature where these little lovebirds would be, that there's going to be like wind and rain and the elements and bugs and other critters chewing on them, bending them. So nothing is going to look perfect. So I didn't want to add 3 or 4 perfect little pops of green and have it just look like they're sitting in this perfect little paradise, because maybe they are, but nature is very imperfect and that's just fine. So I'm going to go ahead and just finish off my card here by adding some little hearts. There is a heart that came with the die set. I added it here, but later you will see me rip it off. Luckily, there's no damage to my card after I did that, so it's totally fine. You can do that in your craft room. You can choose to do whatever you want. So anyway, I'm adding these little embellishments. They are puffy white hearts from Trinity Stamps. I love an embellishment. So that's one thing I drew inspiration from as well. She has some enamel dots on her project, and so I just made mine have hearts. Well, thank you so much for joining me here today. I have really enjoyed making this card. I hope you have enjoyed seeing how I took inspiration from the original project and made it my own. Remember to be sure to check out that Oh So Inspired playlist. I will have it linked right at the end of the video on the right side. And then it's just so fun to see what everyone makes. So I myself cannot wait to hop along, and make sure you leave a little love in the comments to everybody and hit like on their video and subscribe to new people. If you've been watching the Oh So Inspired for a while now, you might not know the new people, or you might have already subscribed to them forever. I don't know, but if you're not subscribed to them, make sure you do. Oh, I did add that little inside sentiment. I went on a journey. It does say, you make the world brighter. You make my world brighter by just being in it. And this card is going to end up going to my husband because it just reminds me of him. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye, crafty friend.